Most goals don't get reached because we're not patient and persistent enough to get to them. Dreams are ending day by day as more people decide to watch 30 minutes of an episode of something instead of reading a book for those 30 minutes that they'll never get back, unless they're probably Jesus.
There are so many BS reasons behind this laziness. Like, it's too hard.
I don't have the right equipment.
I don't have enough time.
I work a 9 to 5. I'm always so tired. My dog is on fire.
Because my parents said that I couldn't.
Well, this is what I have to say to that.
I'm passing along. I keep on dreaming too long. You know my money too long.
What's going on, guys? It's Victor here with another video today. It is like 10 o'clock at night, and that is okay though, because I'm always pumping out content. Victor Thoms here. You know what it is. So, what is today's video topic, Victor? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. It's the process. Oh my god. Literally, the process of growing and scaling and becoming more like a rocket ship blowing up. The process of succeeding. And how tough it is, yet so satisfying. Now, the process to success is like so freaking long and hard, and if you think you're gonna reach it in like 24 hours, and you're freaking crazy. Unless you're like a sensation, a viral sensation, which might like maybe, but like the chances are so slim. Listen, people, listen. I am in love with the process of feeling and fumbling and hurting and pouring and crying and dying and all this crap. I'm in love with it. I finally I'm in love with the process. Can you see how tired I am? Holy crap, my eye. Listen. The process for success is so freaking tough, but guess what? It's for everybody. Nobody's had it easy. Maybe like two people. Maybe two people have had it easy. Majority of people, though, that have succeeded, it's not easy for anyone. So whenever you're failing and you're falling down the steps and you think like, oh my god, nobody loves me, everybody hates me, everybody's against me, I can't get anywhere. Well, guess what? You weren't the only one that's gone through that. Everybody has. And guess what? You want to know what determines, what's the difference between you and the people that have succeeded? Well, they didn't care. And if they did, they kept going either way. It's literally a part of it. You have to understand that nobody gets it easy like that. Like I said, maybe two. I mean, like, come on. Donald Trump, small loan of $1 million. Like, I'm not going to get into that though. But typically, most people don't get it that easy, and the quicker you learn that, the easier and faster you'll be well off, because you shouldn't be expecting like handouts and stuff. Just know that it's going to be hard, and that's okay. And as it gets harder, like, you have to understand, like, you're going to fail, but failing is part of the process. You have to fail forward. I love that quote, failing forward. It's the quote of the day today, y'all. Failing forward. Literally, you're taking these failures, yet you're applying them to your life. You're applying them to whatever you're doing, whether it's growing brands or businesses, or which is in my case, or you get rejected when you're like in graphic design and you submit a bunch of like your portfolio to some company. It's all part of the same process. Like, literally, you're going to fail, and that's okay. That's great. If you're not failing, then you might be extraterrestrial. I don't know. You might be an alien. No, seriously. If you're not failing, then you're not winning. And if you're not winning, you're not failing. Listen. It's so frustrating to see people give up so easily. Like friends that I know. Like, I've had to drop people because they're so down and just gross, and just, I don't want to be around that, you know? I try helping myself to be around people that I either want to be like, or I feel like can help me become the person I want to be. And that's just something like, ew, it's gross, it's unattractive. Don't do that. Don't mope and pose around like, oh, it hurts, and like, I don't want to do anything anymore. Like, that's disgusting. Stop. It's like, it's literally human nature to run away from things that you're uncomfortable from. It's human nature. So some have it a little bit easier than others when it comes to not feeling nervous or anxious about situations. But most of us, by human nature, we're designed to like keep ourselves comfortable. That's how our brains are designed. If things aren't comfortable, we don't like it. Fighting that is the only way to... I'm going way off course here, but you can understand the point. Seriously though, failing, if you're not failing, like, good for you, but when you do, don't take it to heart. Like, seriously, see it as a learning. Like, it's so much. People are probably thinking like it's so much easier for you to say since you're not, like, it's easier said than done or whatever. Like, no, like, seriously, like, I've gone through failures. I'm still going through failures. Like, seriously, I'm hitting rough patches right now. I'm at like a little high, but like, this isn't gonna last for long, unfortunately. You gotta prepare for the lows. And that's what I do. Like, I know that these things, like, it's like a roller coaster for the longest time, especially when you're starting. But, like, I'm gonna prepare myself, like, to make those lows not as low, or at least if they are low, like, I'll have a backup plan. But come on, and eventually it will get better. It's like a muscle. It's like building a muscle. It takes time, and it takes effort, and it takes, oh dear God, excuse me, it takes perseverance. It takes so much. Just like going to the gym and building muscles. Like, seriously, you have to be consistent with it. You can't just go to the gym once and then expect to be buff the next day. Not like I have, at least. But you can't be buff the next day. Like, seriously, it takes persistence. You're not gonna just out of nowhere. It doesn't just, for most people, it doesn't work like that. So, like, it's like building a muscle. You have to get, like, if you're terrified of cold calling, go freaking cold call everybody in the freaking city. I guarantee it won't, like, the fear won't pass you again. My first cold calls, oh God, I was like terrified. My first meeting, terrified. You know how like petrified I was my first meeting? Guess what happened on my first meeting? I'm gonna get into this another day, but like, I got freaking rejected. And it freaking hurt, and it sucked so bad. It sucked. It was awful. Like, I drove home that day, and I was thinking about, like, how I was going to stop the agency. How I was like, well, I can just go and do this and that instead of this and this. And, like, literally everything, all my ambitions went out the window. But, like, I had to snap myself out of it. Within an hour, I was like, forget it, and let's go reach out to some more people. And it's literally the process. It really does have its ups and downs, and it will get better. So just stay positive, okay? Stay positive. Learn to love and fall in love with the process, because it's not going anywhere. You're going to have to go through it. It's called the process. It's a process to become better. You have to get better if you want to succeed. If you don't want to succeed, then stop doing this. But the whole process, like, this is the reason you're doing it, is to go through the process. You can learn to, like, if you can have the mindset to, like, hate it, or you can learn to love it and go through life like a freaking bullet. Because this is just like another walk through the park. Like, seriously, it's really up to you, 100% every day. It's really up to you what you perceive it as, because ultimately you're the one that's doing it. So I'm not gonna go much more deeper into this. Just remember, like, friggin' this, you gotta learn to love the process, because it's gonna happen. You're gonna go through lows, and they're not going anywhere. They're taking dreams out there, yo. For real. Like, for real. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining the channel again for another video at like 10 o'clock at night. These are usually in the morning, but I'm like behind, so see the process. I'm telling you the process. Like, I'm slacking, but I'm still getting these daily videos out. I'm on it. I'm on it at all times. Don't you ever, like, I'm freaking on it all the time. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.
It get harder to feel. All this time you say you want something real.